Hey guys, this is Mrs. Hendricks here. I'm going to be doing lesson 151, pages 301 and 302. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started on the classwork side, which is page 302. First off, you are going to, number one, you're going to write the numbers your teacher says. Letter A, $12.50. $12.50. Think about where you put the dollar sign. Think about where you put the decimal. $12.50. Letter B, 13,009. 13,009. Listen to all the place value parts on all the digits. 13,009. 13,009. We do not hear a hundreds place, so we're going to put a 0 as a place marker. We do not, and 9 is not a double digit, so we're going to also put another 9 as a placeholder, and then we can put our Mr. 9 right there. 13,009. Letter C, 22,600. 22,600. Same thing. 22,600. Now I didn't say anything in the tens place or the ones place, so we have to put zeros as place markers. And letter D is going to be a fraction. 5 1/2. 5 1/2. 5 1/2 is the same as writing 1 out of 2. So 5 1/2, 1 out of 2. Over here in the corner, I'm going to show you the circle that I'm going to split into a half. So what the fraction is saying is there are two pieces, and one of them, what is on top, is what is colored in. Okay, so 1 out of 2, which equals 1/2. Number 2, excuse me, color the bison brown that are standing under a rounded dollar. A rounded dollar means that it is rounded to equal a whole dollar. There are no cents after the decimal. So we're gonna go ahead and color this bison for an example. See how it says $7. There's no cents, so we go ahead and color that one. Now go through and you be the guess. Put a little X underneath like this if you're going to color it, and then we'll double check it. So look, $13.01, $25.05, $53. There's one more that you're going to color. Which one is it going to be? Okay, this one is not rounded because the 1 cent equals rounds to what? $13. $25 rounds to $25. 53 is rounded. So we're going to ahead and color this one. Okay, use your ruler to draw these lengths. Those two lines right there, those 2 marks mean inches, okay? So 3 inches is what it's wanting you to draw. You're gonna start right there at the 0, and you're gonna go all the way to the 3 and draw your line. Okay, 8 cm. cm means centimeter. It's just way too long to spell, so we use the abbreviation often. You're gonna flip it over. Now, if you notice, the centimeter side are way smaller lines. There are a lot more centimeters inside of an inch. So that one is 8. And we'll go all the way down. So 8 whole centimeters almost equals 3 inches. Okay, let's move our page down. Okay, number 4, The perimeter of Yellowstone Lake is 141 miles. Write the perimeter for each shape. Now remember, perimeter means all the way around. So if you were to be super, super tiny on your paper and walking around all the way and adding up every single side, that's how we find the perimeter. There's two ways that you can do this. You can add all of them up, 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, or you can be real fancy and you can multiply. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4. I'm going to show you both ways. So we can do 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which equals 5, 10, 15, 20. Or you can do 5 times how many there are, which is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. So either way that you want to do it, perfectly fine. Now over here, 8 inches, 8 inches, 8 inches. Now remember, you can only multiply if all of these are equal. Okay guys, that's the trick. Other than that, you're just adding all the sides up. 8 plus 8 plus 8. So that's 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 8 is 24. Or you can do 8 times 3, which also equals 24 inches. Now you do the last one on your own, and then I will double check it with you. Okay, and that answer is 16. Okay, now for number 5, we are going to, we're going to write the answer. 5 plus 4 is 9, plus 6 is 7 minus 5 is 2, plus 9 is 3 plus 9 is 12, minus 10 is 2 plus 4 is 6, minus 5 is 10 divided by 2 is, so this one's a little tricky. We can also do 10 divided by 2, which means we count by 2's. You count by the 2's right here, all the way till you get to this number, and then you stop. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The answer is 5, because there are 5 tally marks. Let's do that with 8. We'll do tally marks over here, guys. 2, 4, 6, 8. What is the answer? 4. Now we count by 5's till we hit 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 55 by 5. Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 11. Okay, last row. I want you to do those on your own, then I will go through with you and check them. Use your tally marks if you need to count by 5's and to count by 3's until that many times, because now we are multiplying. So now you're saying 5 7 times. If you want to, you can set up your tally marks over on the side with these numbers, and then you just count them by the 5's and count by 3's. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope, let's double check that. There's 5, we need to put 2 more. I was missing 2. All right, let's try that again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There we go. 4 times 3. Remember, we have to count by 4's. 4, 8, 12. And this one's kind of difficult, so we're gonna add more tally marks so we can count by 5s and not count by 12. So if you want to count by 5s, you just have to add so you have 12 tally marks over here. And that'll be much easier to count by 5s than 12s. Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 11 times 3. Oh, and again, we're going to count by 11s. 4, 5, count by 3, sorry. Count by 3s 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33. Okay, I'm going to review the back side of math. Okay. Subtract to find how much change each person should receive. So all that you're going to do is what we always do. We are going to go over and borrow. The only difference is that when you count 2 decimals from the back, you're going to count up to get the decimal sign for the cents. So more on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door. There's more on the floor, so we gotta go next door. Cannot borrow anything from there, so we're gonna go all the way to the 5, turn it to a 4. Carry over the 1, turns to a 9, carry over the 1, and there's your 10. Now you can start subtracting. You're gonna go ahead and do the same for this problem over here. Number 2, round the numbers to the nearest 10. So let's take 68, for example. 68, we look at the tens place, so does this number round to 60 or 70? Does this number round to 40 or 50? Do you see what I'm doing? We're grabbing the number from the tens place, and then we're adding 10 to it so that we can see what number it is closest to. For 13, it's 10 and 20. For 97, it is out of 90 and 100. You're just gonna write the answer on the top of that line right there. Number 3, write the sums and differences. We are adding and we are subtracting. We are going to go ahead and do this middle one together. 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 8 is 18. Write down the 8 from the ones place, carry the 1 in the tens place. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 3 is 10. Now, even though there are 2 digits, we just have to write it all right there. So the answer is 108. Number 4, write 2 multiplication facts and 2 division facts using these numbers. So we're gonna use 2, 4, and 8. Let's just start it easy, and we'll start 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, then we can also do the twin underneath. And then over here by divided by, it always has to start with an 8, okay guys? And then you fill in the number so that it makes a true sentence. And then for number 5, you're going to write the products. Products are the fancy name for the answer. So you're going to do all of these multiplications by 3 right there at the bottom. So I'll start you out. 8 times 3 is, let's count by 8s, 8, 16, 24.